Let us revisit the squash plant that keeps on giving. That's part of it. My husband just cut off. That was the one that was in front of that house over there. But it's still growing. It's going. It went even farther back here to the back. I thought we had just decided to leave it because it's still producing. Even though they aren't going to ripen fully, we have been eating them like zucchini. And there's still little squashes all over the place. I got 12 full-size squashes off this plant. It's growing all the way back there. It still has a whole bunch of little tiny babies. All the way up front. Now, these tomato plants here never turned any of their tomatoes red, but I'm about to pick them and fry up some fried green tomatoes and probably make some salsa, some green salsa with them. This has a whole bunch of little tiny bell peppers. We pulled out some of these other tomato plants. We were hoping to get these red, but they don't, like I said, if they don't turn red, I'll pick them anyway and use them. I don't think any of these are going to turn red, but give it a couple days. Got a whole bunch on there still. Still have a whole bunch of tomatillos. A whole bunch in the freezer. When I get the rest of these ready, probably make a big batch of salsa verde. And these pepper plants are still producing. This has one little, see if I can get a picture of it, one little eggplant on it yet. Pulled up the tomato plants that were right here. Got a whole bunch of green tomatoes here. Flowers are still banging. This grew my peppers real late. Bell peppers. And I have 2 butternut squash on this vine left. It produced a total of 4. The other 2 were partially eaten by the woodchuck. And there's one there. That one isn't quite ripe yet, but that one is. And those pepper plants have green bell peppers on them. Wrapping up the 2022 garden season. Got quite a bit of food out of this. I didn't weigh everything, but the squash that I did take off weighed almost 40 pounds. And I still have yet to get these other 2. Grow where you planted. Hello all, it's been a minute. This is not normal for November. We did have one frost that killed my hostas, but I have tomatoes still ripening, still have flowers, I still have peppers on the plants. My roses are still blooming. I don't even have rose hips yet. Over here, I have all these flowers still blooming. And I have bishop hats and starfish peppers from Jimmy Pickles Peppers still on the vine, on the plant. We're going to save seeds from some of the ones that are on here. I still have some sweet peppers. I still have tomatoes back there. Yeah, it's in the high 60s on November 3rd, and it's been this warm. We've had a few colder nights in the 40s, but we've only had one frost